been campaigning on the climate and nature crisis since the 1980s. Never in my worst nightmares did I expect that I'd be standing here 40 years later as the planet is beginning to experience catastrophic and irreversible tipping points, while humanity continues to add greenhouse gases to our atmosphere as if it doesn't matter. Worse than that, the Conservatives, Reform and idiots like Trump are promoting burning even more fossil fuels. Extinction Rebellion was founded 7 years ago. Do you remember the roadblocks occupying the bridges?
Yes.
The school strikes?
Yes.
We believe things could change, and change fast, as the climate emergency demanded. One of our demands at that time was to achieve net zero by 2025. And here we are, despite all the COPs, politicians have utterly failed to protect us and the planet. We were so right to demand net zero by 2025. Let's have a quick look at the science. The first catastrophic tipping point was reached this year. Warm water coral reefs have suffered from repeated mass bleaching due to rising temperatures. They now face widespread dieback, causing food insecurity, not just for those who depend on the fishing, but also for people worldwide as food supplies decrease and food inflation rises. Of course, the poorest will suffer most from the consequences. The amount of carbon in the atmosphere continues to grow, but this year it grew by record amounts. Why this sudden increase? We are still adding far too much CO2 to the atmosphere, but what has changed is the planet's ability to absorb it. Half of our CO2 is absorbed by the forests, oceans and soils before it has a chance to escape to the atmosphere. But these carbon sinks are beginning to fail because of the increase in droughts, wildfires and floods. So the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere is increasing even more.
Can you turn up the volume?
No.
I shall try to project my voice a bit more. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So temperatures will continue to rise. We are already at 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels, so there's no sign of any slowing down. We are perilously close to catastrophic tipping points, which could kick in at any time. One such tipping point is the AMOC, the Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation. I've been told I've only got 1 minute left, so I'm going to skip some of this. But do come and find me when we get to Victoria Hall and find out a lot more about tipping points. Most people don't know about them, that's the media's fault. Most British people are oblivious to the climate threats we face because of the media's criminal failure to tell us. And this is Extinction Rebellion's other demand. The media and all people in power must tell the truth about the climate and nature emergencies. It's the richest 10% of people in this country that are responsible for 2/3 of the emissions. Our enemies arrive in private jets, not small boats. We must unite. Environmental groups, justice groups, refugee groups, solidarity groups, anti-racist groups, trade unions, Green Party, your party, anybody with any concern for the future of humankind, we have to work together to create a positive social tipping point to rebuild our society. One such tipping point that I have to mention is the amazing growth of the Green Party since Sept became leader. The Greens now have 165,000 members, more than doubling since September, and are second in the opinion polls. Amazing transformations like this give us hope for the future. Zach was invited, he couldn't be with us today, but we do have a substitute. Where's Zach Man? Zach Man!
Are you finishing?
I'm finishing. So Zach says the Greens are going to replace Labour. Let's give them the support they need to replace Reform too. Sheffield Extinction Rebellion meets every first and third Monday, 6:45 at Union Street. please come and join us and support the current campaigns we've got against insurance companies and the water companies who are ruining our rivers. Extinction! Rebellion! Extinction! Rebellion! Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Graham. That was great.